Thank you for agreeing to be my body sitter while I dissociate. These are just a few instructions for how to take care of my body while I'm away. My body probably needs basically what your body does with one major exception: my hair. If you are also a mixed kid whose mother used detangler on your hair for years, torture, and you fought for the right to not put shampoo in your hair as a teenager, insisting that really, yes, your hair is still clean without using shampoo, then you have a leg up on other body sitters. If you are Black, you have the concept of forced, performative, and unrealistic expectations that others have for our hair down. Skip the instructions, queen. You got something like this torturous hair routine for your own crown already. That'll be just fine for mine. Anyone else? You have to wash my hair 2 or 3 times a week. You can shower me more than that if you really want to, but don't get my hair wet unless you're going to commit to the full washing process. So, when should you wash my hair? Right before bed is okay if you must, but you will have a wet pillow when you do commit to the washing process, which will take longer than my hair wet. You can use that time most effectively by also working out the big, obvious, easy knots to help the water gain access to my scalp. Then apply the very specific no-poo product to my shower hair as well as my scalp. Remember macroeconomics class? Yeah, the trickle-down effect doesn't work. Don't just put the product on the top of her and expect that to untangle the bottom bits as well. Once this is achieved, take my head out of the water and use a wide-tooth comb to ease out the knots to minimize bottom to top, and try and pull the comb if necessary. You can redistribute product from higher up in my hair. If that doesn't help and the knots still don't budge with more product in the comb, and add more product, you'll have to use your fingers, but be careful with my fingers here. She is stronger than you think, and I myself have sliced the inner parts of my knuckles open on occasion. It's normal to get discouraged. Once you've got all but the very stubborn small knots out, put my head back under the water, running your fingers through her for the last of the big knots and to fully rinse out starting at the roots and smoothing an hour or so in, you're almost at the end of washing my hair. Repeat to spread around, but mostly to feel the glorious free length that is my newly clean hair. All downhill from here. Savor this moment. I know this is a lot, but you can succeed at this process. Just keep in mind, success looks different on any given day and always looks like rolling with her punches. My hair has never dried the same way twice, but by employing a few different methods, it is possible to direct it towards looking intentional, even pretty. Forget controlling her. I can't even control my hair. I just manage her. You will never control my hair, but please try and manage her for her sake and for mine. When she's tangled, we hurt. Various daily managing techniques to employ include the messy bun, the front bun, space buns, a high ponytail, strategically placed bobby pin, and braids. If all of these fail, whenever you have an hour or 2 to wash and then a few hours after that for drying before she can be seen in public, if you put her in a tight bun, you have no other choices but another tight bun until a wash day. As a last resort, use a headscarf or hat. However, then you absolutely cannot remove the hat around anyone until you shower to wash. as soon as possible after hatch. Keep in mind the activity you're engaging my body in when deciding how to approach my hair for the day. You may even have to put me in a hat, bike helmet, or similar hair torture device. Work the bobble. If so, proceed with extreme caution to preserve my hair and avoid untimely reset. ASAPAH. As soon as possible after hat. Should anyone try and run their fingers through my hair. I know it seems romantic, but she will trap their fingers and keep them. When they inevitably thrash in an attempt to free themselves, the pain in my scalp is only just barely less than the embarrassment. Do not put her or yourself in this position. Limit what kind of intimacies you engage my body in to hair-safe ones. The less it touches anything or is touched, the better. Stay away from people who ask to touch her, and smack anyone who tries to touch her without asking. If you do not do these things, here is what's at stake. If you choose not to be aware of my hair at all times, or have a hard time considering her always in the background of every washing process described above will grow even more painful than it already is for both of you. She may have worked herself into a mat or dreads, or have collected sticks and leaves. She seems to like those. But the longer you let her hold on to them, the harder and more painful they are to remove. Remember, The world cares about how my hair looks and demands from it various things at various times. A quick guide. Nice or professional means a style that shows a high proximity to whiteness. Convenient, protective, and healthy means styles that are coded as black. Living in a mixed body is discerning and balancing what's best for optimizing the outcomes you want. To stay safe and just live life. Hair is key. Okay, I'm out now. You got this. Copper.